Hey guys, Scott from G System Videos here. I've had a lot of people ask me how I go about recreating sounds, things that I've heard on records or on the radio. And for me, that's the best thing about the G System is being able to get inside and just, tweak the parameters and come out with a sound that is a lot like what I heard on the record. And I'm going to show you how I do one. Let's go. I think this was the first song I ever tried to recreate the tone for, and it's I Ran by Flock of Seagulls. And I used to play this one in an 80s cover band back in 2008, I think. And for me, this is the whole reason for the tap tempo. I don't really use it for any other function other than to recreate the tempo of a delay. And it's the first place to start when I'm recreating a sound. So, well, sadly I don't have a way to play back the song and then work on it at the same time. So, I'm going to show you what I would do if I were playing along with the song. I'd be listening for the tempo, and then also try hearing the delays on the guitar. So the delays on the guitar aren't the same as the tempo, and that's where people can screw up at times. So what you got to do is hit the tap along with the repeats of the delay. And on this song it goes pat 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 pat. So it's right around 211 as far as the delay is concerned. Now let's go into the delay. Hit the enter. Or I'm sorry, hit edit, then enter. Now it shows a 284 millisecond delay, and on this one I'm using the single delay. And I've got the feedback set to 40. I keep the cuts factory, and the mix is pretty high on this one because the repeats are pretty prominent. So let's hear how they sound. That's a little bit fast to my ear. So we'll go back out of edit and let's do it again. Just hit the edit again and then now see what we get. When we hit the delay, 304. That's probably a little more like it. Definitely, that's more like it. This is where playing along with the song really helps. And on this one, I'm using the Nova Drive, and it's set to a pretty mild to medium amount of gain, because it's not really a high gain song, although it would help to have a humbucking pickup for this tune, because I know that that's what the guitar player used. Now let's go into the chorus for this one. The chorus on this one is a little bit more pronounced than what I usually use. I usually use about 112 megahertz and bring this one up a bit, and the mix can come up a little bit on this one as well. And let's hear what we get. There we go. Nice. I usually turn off the delay for that part of the song. So if we go into our delay, which I've got up here, I've got a relabel. But if we roll over, turn the enable off, leave the chorus on, we're going to save that. And as always, just hold down the preset and then hit enter. And then it's saved. Now we can go from the intro section to the next part. It's just got a little bit of reverb on it, and it's not going to sound exactly like the record in here because I've got my amps turned kind of low, and for a gig I would have them cranked pretty good, so we get a much beefier sound. But that's how I go about it. I love the tap tempo on the G system. It's the key to recreating any kind of delay, as far as I'm concerned. And there you go. Rock on.